improvements to the contracts that I've recommended, and let's build coalitions, do a wonderful licensing program, bring wonderful speakers here, and continue to move forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Moran. Anyone else?
My name's Karen Moore. My address is 5153 View Road, Langley, Washington. And I'm here to try to continue to bring attention to mayor and council members regarding accountability and transparency with WAIF. This has been kind of an ongoing issue with me. I've been trying for probably close to 2 years now to get accurate statistics from WAIF. You have an ordinance that holds your animal control contractor responsible to provide an ink-bound ledger of all impounded animals shall be kept by animal control officer. All impounded animals shall be sequentially numbered, described by animal type, sex, breed, altered, unaltered, and any distinguishing features of the animal. They shall be entered into this ledger immediately upon their impoundment. Final disposition of the impounded animal and all spaying and neutering through the voluntary veterinary program shall also be recorded in this ledger. This ledger shall be available for inspection at any time during the hours the pound is open. And for a year, I have been going to the WAIF shelter asking to see this ledger, and I have been sworn at, yelled at, phone slammed in my ear, threatened with arrest for asking to see this ledger. And so this is all about, like I say, transparency and accountability. And why is it important? Because it forces an organization to operate with integrity. Without accountability and transparency, there is the opportunity to deceive the public. Regarding our current animal control shelter, there has been a lapse in oversight of the contract with Police Chief Wallace. He says he's not concerned about the false statistics presented by WAIF. I have managed to check these statistics, and in 2007-2008, the statistics WAIF claims to have killed 123 dogs in those 2 years, and that would be for all breeds. I believe it breaks down to about 50 of those dogs would be pit bulls that have been accounted for in WAIF statistics, their documentation. But in an annual meeting at WAIF, after WAIF knew that I had been doing this research, Board President Kit Merritt publicly stated that 200 pit bulls alone had been killed in those 2 years. Now, those 200 dogs are not accounted for in the statistics. As I said, they've only accounted for 123 dogs of all breeds. So this is what happens when you don't have transparency and accountability. Dogs are being killed that are not being accounted for, and then WAIF is claiming these best in the nation low kill statistics. And when I asked Police Chief Wallace, what can we do about getting some accountability or transparency, or at least letting me have access to the real numbers, or at least allowing me to go to the shelter to see these documents on a regular basis during the hours the pound is open, he has no intention of fulfilling that request. So the other thing is that these dogs were being killed on entry, and that was the year that the shelter manager said that she was not going, I have a document that says that she was not going to accept surrenders on those 2 years. So that would mean that the dogs that she was killing on entry are strays. And strays means that the shelter is to keep the dogs for a minimum of 6 days before the dog is killed. These dogs were being killed on entry. So we got 200 dogs that were killed on entry, which is illegal, and they're not accounted for. The other thing I wanted to let you know is
Ms. Moore, you